We've got a couple of these here that haven't done particularly well. This area here is, as you can see, rather overgrown with twitch grass, and I've kind of given up the battle a little bit on that. I've ended up planting a whole lot of things like comfrey around the bottoms of the trees, and probably too close to this, if you can see that's coming out right beside the roots here. But comfrey's got really big, deep, fibrous roots, and it will get down and break the soil in this area, which has got clay right down through it. So when we first moved to the property, there was a big patch of water right across this area, standing water on the surface of the ground, and the neighbours on both sides have had areas where it hasn't drained very well because there's clay under the surface. So I've done a lot of work to try and remediate that soil and get it working properly. So comfreys. So this is cherry compact Stella. It should grow to about 3 meters tall and should give us tons of cherries, and no doubt will feed the local birds as well. Lovely little cherries which we've already eaten off this one over here. We've completed eating that, and so what I'm doing with these comfreys is I've got them around each of the trees in here. So here's an almond in here, and there's some blueberries over on this side. So I've planted comfreys right around the base of each of these trees, and as they grow up, these have grown up and have gone to flower and got really tall, and they've been protecting this cherry beautifully. And I've come in now and stomped it all down. As you can see, it's made quite a fan of mulch around this, and then the comfreys are, so I'll chop that once the grass is dying back a wee bit, and then the comfreys will just come back up again. So I'm just growing mulch for that area and keeping it really, really heavily mulched. I eat that cherry while I'm talking to you, so hopefully over time we'll improve the soil enough to really get these cherries to really thrive. I want them to get going this year, so I'm going to be watering them heavily, keeping them happy. We'll use the stinky black bin, the comfrey bin, on them, and I'll be dumping big armfuls of comfrey all around them to try and get them going. Right beside it there's valerian, which is doing really well. It's much bigger than the comfrey, and it's doing incredibly well. Underneath it there are a whole lot of pumpkins that are growing. These are pumpkin pink banana squash. It's a massive pumpkin. You'll see more videos of this as the season goes ahead. And then right through here, just to try and fix the soil and sort it out, I've planted mustard. So mustard's again nice fibrous, supposedly deep tap roots, deep roots, not tap roots, sorry. So it's going to help fix the soil up nicely. The pumpkins are all through here. There are like 40 of them through this area. So as we progress through the season, the pumpkins will come up and they'll take over this, and they'll push all this down, which will then break down the grass and stop the grass from growing. Fingers crossed. In the meantime, the bees are loving this mustard, so they're all over it. As you can see, there's our hive across there in the back, so lovely spot. Anyway, if you're loving these videos, please give us a like, please give us a subscribe to the channel, and we'll keep posting things as we go along. It's heading into a really busy summer. Alright, cheers.